When your old career gives you lemons, throw in some ice, mix in some vodka, and call it a podcast. From the Mac of All Trades studio in Fairport, and driven by Victor Chrysler Dodge Jeep Ram, it's Billified, the Bill Moran Podcast.
Thanks for getting your pot on. Thank you for telling a friend. That's how we spread the word. I can't. Dude, this just came in right now.
Okay.
And I can't say a fucking thing, but will you please read that to yourself? Do not read that in the microphone. Do not read that. Did you see it?
Yeah, I did.
Did you see who it's from?
Yes.
Okay. Hello, my friend.
When was the last time you heard from?
I talked to him not that long ago.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, we had a nice long conversation. I think he came on the air.
No, that must maybe.
I
wasn't there.
I don't
that
remember,
day.
but yeah.
Tell him I said hello.
I'll have to answer back. I don't even know.
Do people still call him by his nickname?
Yeah.
No kidding.
Well, I do. I don't know.
Well, yeah.
I don't know if people do. If I see him at the Y, sometimes I'll yell it out, especially when he was with his kids.
Oh, yeah, that's right. He's got just one though.
Yeah.
Yeah, some interesting stuff.
Yeah, very interesting stuff, and just the timing of that. Well, I mean, honest to God.
Yeah, just like it dropped in our lap right as we hit go.
Here's the funny part. Like, I can't really say what it is, but it's unfortunate when things change. That's all I'll say.
Yeah.
Things change.
Changes.
That's right, buddy.
Turn and face the strain.
I got changes going on my face. I
you
fucked up because the regulator wasn't locked on, so then I shaved too close.
The guard fell off.
Yeah, so now I got the guard. So now I got like a goatee.
Manscaped. Make sure you're locked in.
Yes, I got a goatee.
Yeah.
And I don't really like it. And then today was Jameson's first day of school.
Oh.
And he comes home from school.
Dad.
Yeah, and he's like,
free breakfast.
I go, how was it? He goes, yeah, it is free breakfast.
Free breakfast and free lunch.
He goes, I said, how was it? He goes, good. I go, yeah, school. What do you want? Now, at the same time, like I don't think we ever realized
He's like Belichick.
how fucking annoying we were.
Yeah, I know.
At
that age.
To our parents.
Yes.
Right?
Yeah.
Because this morning, like, he had been down in New York City. There was all kinds of clothes bought, money given so he could buy the clothes he wanted at some...
To wear or to sell?
No, to wear.
Okay.
So he's telling me, he's like, yeah, man, I was down in Chinatown, and this guy told me he liked me so much he's taking $10 off and not charging me tax. And I go, please.
Yeah.
Fucking please.
Yes.
Oh, they're not Chinese. They're in Chinatown now. I go, yeah.
Yeah, because that makes the difference.
I go, but they see you coming. Like, they see you coming, and you're all pumped up. So then
I was just in Chinatown last week. I know how it works.
So he said, so he got these clothes. He swears they're the authentic stuff.
Yeah.
They look legit
no, it's
to
real.
me. I can't.
Adidas with 4 stripes.
I can't.
Lower price, extra stripe.
I can't tell.
Rolex with 2 L's.
It's like all this. It's all this Nike. Like, it looks great, right? The sneakers look great. The sweatshirts. He's got his
Nike
outfit,
with a Y.
He's got his outfits planned out for the week. He's going to wear that green thing tomorrow.
Oh, okay. All right.
So he says to me,
green thing Thursday.
You know that green zip up they bought?
Yeah.
So he says to me, hey.
I can get $500 for this.
Yeah. Remember?
Yeah.
He did say that. And he showed us.
Tax free.
He showed us on the web. People were paying $475 for this fucking sweatshirt.
Yeah.
So he said to me this morning, he goes, I need a backpack. And I go, what happened to the one you had? He goes, oh, it fabric got caught. I don't know. I think it got thrown out.
I think it got thrown out.
I go, okay.
And mysteriously.
I go, okay. I said, all right. He's like, well, listen, I want to get this. And I forget the name of the brand. I so wish I wrote this down.
Adidas.
No, it's like it's something, right? It's like, he goes, Grease Ridge Mall, can we go right after school? I go, I'm not, no, I'm not. I'm not going that far. I can't.
You can't go to Pittsburgh?
No,
you
okay. Yeah, but this store, he knows, has it.
Okay.
And they have it for
limited time.
X price. Okay.
Yeah.
So I said, no, not doing that. Oh, come on. So then I said, all right, because I start to feel guilty. And I don't know what this is. I don't know if this is single dad feeling like tomorrow I will explain what project I have jumped into. And I don't know if it's like that I'm not going to have enough time for him, enough time to balance things properly.
And suddenly it becomes a Full House episode.
So, So he says to me, can we go to, you think that's our drone guy?
I don't know.
I thought he was a
he
young
looks
guy.
like he looks like a drone guy.
I thought he was young. Anyway, so he says to me, I said, well, you know what? Maybe we can go to Eastview. He goes, they may have it at Eastview. They may have it there. There's a couple stores that probably are going to have it. It's like splatter paint. I don't know what it's called. I so wish I could remember I should text him what the name of it is.
Dad.
So then he says to me, so he comes home and he's like, got an attitude. And he's like, can I go over to the so-and-so's house this weekend? I'm like, I can't even think past today. I'm still in my head trying to figure out what I'm going to do for dinner because I want to sit down to dinner with you, which, by the way, beautiful. Did salmon on that grill you bought us?
Oh, cool.
Yeah. Did salmon.
Those Emerald grills are amazing.
I put way too much turmeric on mine. It got under my nails and it's all yellow.
I can see that, yeah.
But Jameson's I put with brown sugar and a little Cajun spice.
I heard he likes brown sugar. And Cajun spice.
Yeah.
Cajun.
And then he said...
Garçon.
Then he said he devoured it. It was great. I put it over... I put mine over a bed of arugula.
Arugula?
With strawberries.
It's one of the healthiest vegetables you could eat.
I know. And then on the other side, I had a little pilaf.
Look at you, Mrs. Doubtfire.
Yeah. So I'm trying. So I'm thinking, like, he's just now he's annoying me, and it's like anything you say, and I can literally start to feel my blood pressure go up. Yeah. I know it is, and I'm like, all right, don't be a dick. So finally, I say, let's go. We'll go to the mall. So we're going, and something happens on the way. Can I go over to so-and-so's house? Hey, can we stop over here and get this person this thing? Because I got to pick it up before
I got to make
a
it stop.
I go, but everything's like 40 minutes away from where we are. I don't know. Yeah. I don't have time for that. Yeah. So then he says, he goes, I said, go in the store and find it. So he finds it at a former sponsor of ours, the book bag he wants.
Oh, yeah.
He finds it at the Plug.
Okay.
Plug. I'm so pissed at the attitude that I'm getting. I'm just annoyed. And maybe it's me. This is what I'm trying to think. I go, it's got to be something in me. So I decide to hang back and not go in the store. Okay?
Kind of like you're waiting for a wife.
Well,
I know the feeling. Baby, I'm going to go to Dry Goods. Okay, I'm going to sit out here. Babe, I'm going to Torrid. Okay, I'll just sit out here.
Hang on. I'm typing in what's the brand of the bag.
Babe, I'm going to go to Old Navy again. Okay, I'm going to sit out here.
So he says, he goes in. So now I float around because I know the guy who owns the Plug sees me, and I don't know what to do because that's Shannon Joy. Do you ever meet Shannon Joy?
No.
You never met
I've seen her posts.
Yeah. Yes,
okay.
That's Shannon Joy.
Yeah, okay.
What did you think?
She's cute. Good-looking lady.
Okay. Yes. Yeah. There's no doubt. I have a story for you later. So the name of the backpack is Spray Ground.
Am I allowed to say that about somebody?
Of course you are.
Okay.
Spray Ground is the name of the thing.
Spray Ground. Okay.
Yeah.
That's definitely not Shannon Joy.
So he walks into the Plug, and now the owner of the Plug sees me. So I hang in the back because I don't want to really be involved in this, and I don't want, hey man, and he does say, I'll give you 10% off, and I know why he's doing that because I'm standing back there. With 10% off this book bag, how much do you think this Spray Ground book bag, backpack, excuse me, backpack.
With 10% off.
With 10% off.
$79.
Really? Are you serious?
Yeah.
Okay. $225.
Come on, I thought 79 was high end. $229 for a backpack.
$225. So
with tax.
$250. I don't even remember what he was doing. He was saying something.
And you're in Ontario County though. So is it 7% or 8% tax?
It's lower. 7.
Do they tax school clothes?
I don't know.
Back to school.
Oh my God. So
$229. Did he pay for this himself?
$225. No, and he goes, I can't do that. I can't do that. And I told him I'll meet you like halfway on a price. Oh my God. And I it's only because I've spent. Never mind. Doesn't matter. It's your kids. It's what your kids do. But when I was a kid, we were told you get the house special. Anything above the house special, you got to pay the extra. I don't know what that exactly meant, but my dad figured like if the shirt's $35, I'm paying $35. If you want the $55 shirt, you got to come up with the next $20.
Or your sister's got to make it like on the Cosby Show. It's a Golden Guy Trail.
So I'm like, so now we're walking out, and he goes, don't worry about it. And I said, well, let's go. So we checked 2 other stores. Now he's looking for some Nike brand, whatever. They don't have it at Dick's. They don't have it at this other JD Sport. So we're leaving the mall. And he goes, man, I'm so hungry. I said, did you eat lunch? No, I didn't feel like it when lunch came around. And I'm like, you know what? Like, why? Now, again, it's like pissing me off. So he goes, well, there's no snacks and stuff. I said, listen, I have dinner. I want to sit down on the nights that we can. I want to sit down and talk and have dinner.
Yes.
Which, by the way, it's my brother's birthday, and you weren't here when my brother sent.
Yeah, you sent Domino's pizza?
Yeah. So I'm like, what do I do? And I should have probably just sent the Domino's pizza. I didn't. I sent like a bouquet of balloons that apparently freaked the cat out and cost me probably double what the pizza would have. You know what I mean? It's like, I think fucking waste of money.
A balloon K.
Yeah, it didn't care. But I just put in there because my brother went to Cornell and he also went to Clown College for real.
He did, yes.
In Florida. So I said the only guy who can take his Ivy League diploma and turn it into a balloon animal. That's a happy birthday. Yeah. So that was. So he called during dinner, so we didn't even really get to talk. But here's the point that's starting to annoy me.
Oh, this is the point.
Yeah. Like even now, I'm already annoyed.
Because even I'm having my blood pressure raised, and I don't even have a kid.
I'm
not
annoyed.
even my kid.
I'm annoyed with the Tude. I feel like there's an expectation. Like, why wouldn't you take me to Greece?
Yeah.
And when I say that, I think the term is. I'm gaslit to make like I'm fucking crazy. All you gotta say is no. Well, anytime I say no, you spiral and you go like a turtle. So I'm like, okay. Say, buddy, we're near BJ's. We'll go over, get a bunch of your snacks, right? Get whatever you want.
Bulk.
So we're walking in. I say, go get your chips. He's been there many times. He goes to the opposite side of the store. I am calling him. I'm getting pissed. Now he shows up. Now we're walking down. He gets his chips. And he goes, what are you trying to say? I'm fat? You trying to say? I go, no, I'm not saying that. He goes, he yells out really. So this lady sees me because I go, God damn it, Jameson, just get. And she laughs. And he goes, hey, just finally let me out of the basement. I can eat something. So now I'm pissed. Now
That's right after the time Jackson in the back of the van.
Yes.
Who decides to
help me. Okay, wait. It gets better. So now we're walking down an aisle, and he very loudly says, this guy's here to meet a 14-year-old girl. Like fucking, it's echoing off the high ceilings of BJ's. And all of a sudden I hear this very, very pretty woman say, hi, Jameson, how are you? And he's like, oh, hey, it's a new counselor at school. So I'm like, I was losing my shit. And then we're up at the checkout. It's a self-checkout. The shit's not scanning. Now, of course, I can't scan anything. And he's going to me, he goes, I think this guy's trying to steal something. I think that's what he said. Because I was like, I honest to God, BTB Woodfire Pizza and Grill.
Oh, I love BTB.
Yeah?
Football season's coming.
I'm saying, you go out there. Like,
Cowboy fans going to be there tonight.
Yeah, that's true.
Cowboy fans.
Let me tell you something right now. I'm going to say this again. I'm going to say it later. The Cowboys are the only team in America that no matter who they're playing, they take the oxygen out of the room.
Yes.
Jerry Jones, and I've been watching a little bit of the Netflix, The Gambler and His Cowboys.
Me too.
Yeah, just a little bit. Very interesting the way I'm still in kind of the losing seasons, but they seem to they're starting to get it together. But the thing that I find so interesting with Jerry is he treats the team like a TV show.
Yes.
And I think this whole Micah Parsons, I'll just say this. I know we're talking about BTB, but Micah Parsons, I could not think of, Dan, and I tried. And I know you know sports way better than me, but I could not think of a player in his prime, one of the best at his position, to be traded in an NFL season. I don't remember in his prime. I was trying to think. I mean, maybe Reggie White. I don't know.
No, Reggie White was a free agent.
Yeah. So
that's what I'm saying.
Like, I can't think of anybody in their prime that was traded.
in the middle of this or the beginning of the season.
Yeah.
I mean, Charles Haley, when you get further down, Charles Haley was traded from the 49ers to the Cowboys, but it wasn't a midseason. It was an off-season trade. I mean, and this wasn't a midseason. It was preseason.
It was
preseason, close to the season. I mean, I know it's happened. I know Randy Moss, I think, was from Oakland to New England right before training camp.
But I mean, was there a bigger player? I mean, maybe Randy Moss. I'm thinking. I don't know that there's been a bigger player trade of a player in his prime in the NFL.
No, I mean, they thought Randy Moss had lost his step. So I mean, right now, I don't. I mean, it's been a while. Cornelius Bennett and Eric Dickerson were traded on Halloween 1987. 3-way deal. The Bills got Bennett, the Colts got Dickerson, and the Rams got a ton of draft picks and Greg Bell.
Okay.
So, but
I remember that.
You got to go back. Oh, and Herschel Walker.
Yeah.
If you're watching the Cowboys document,
Cowboys thing. Yeah, they did get rid of.
Which, by the way, set the table for the Cowboys dynasty. Was the Herschel Walker trade.
Right.
So, but I mean, it's been a while.
Yeah.
It's been a while. And
I couldn't think of that. And I go, this is Jerry.
And that trade went down at BTB. Jerry was on the phone with Matt Reese going, Matt, what do I do here? Do you make the trade? And Matt told him, make the deal.
Matt is a huge Cowboys fan. The game will go down. I will tell you that, I mean, still, they're going to be hanging the banner in Philadelphia. They're going to be celebrating. Be and yet most of the attention is on Jerry. America's team. Do you know what I'm saying?
I love Jerry.
They're not even. It's amazing. When you think about Jerry. It's fucking amazing. And the food at BTB, amazing.
Jerry is the American dream. Yeah. He is the American dream.
I say you get there Thursday, and if you can, maybe you just try to find a place to crash in the mall and just keep showing up every day because there'll be great college games on Saturday, and then you stick around. You got brunch on Sunday, which is award winning, and then you go in and you get. By the way,
Friday you got the game on YouTube.
Oh yeah,
Chargers and Chiefs. You can watch that at BTB too.
That's where.
No, I think it's in Brazil.
Yeah, I think it is back.
It's not in the United States because they can't play a Friday night game in the United States during the high school season. Yeah. But the NFL found a loophole, as they always do. Commercials come in the Red Zone channel. You know where you won't find commercials? BTB. Because it's nonstop football.
We did the longest one. BTB Woodfire Pizza and Grill in the mall at Grease Ridge.
Get the wrap.
Got a home improvement conundrum? Time to call in the superheroes. Mac of all trades. Leaky faucet. Wall that mysteriously has a hole in it. Kitchen looking like it's stuck in the 90s. Mac of all trades is here to save the day. No capes, just expert repairs, remodeling, and handyman services that get the job done right. Call them today at 585-202-9218. That's 585-202-9218. Or visit them online at macofalltrades.net. Because every home needs a hero. Mac of all trades. Juice Fields, who I remember from social media.
He's a big fan of yours.
He's a fan of you, too.
Well, I'm kind of related to him.
Oh, you are?
Yeah.
How's that?
Yeah, my sister is his sister-in-law.
Okay.
Yeah.
All right. Well.
But the guy can pick football games. And he's a St. Bonaventure guy.
Well, we won't hold that against him.
Well, I think that's bigger than being a Syracuse guy right now, to be honest with you.
I'm a Fisher guy.
We're Fisher guys. We're D3, dude. Yeah, no. Right. Not in the sports world, no.
I didn't
know. I mean, it means something to us.
Yes, it means a
lot
Nazareth,
to me. But it does. But I mean, like, it's not Bonaventure level.
No, it definitely isn't Bonaventure level. Is that, what kind of hat is that? A Giants hat?
Yep, New York Giants.
Wow. How did that happen?
I had a rich uncle who lived in the city and grew me at a young age. And then I had a brother.
Be careful how you say that. Uncles grooming guys at young ages.
You know what I mean.
Hey, my uncle grew me at a young age. Hey, listen, earlier.
And I had an older brother who was all about the Bills, and you need that sibling rivalry. So,
yes, you do. I agree.
You know.
So you stuck with the Giants. Now, I was a Giants fan growing up, and I rooted for the Giants in the first Super Bowl against the Bills.
Okay.
And
I cried.
Actually,
I remember I went back to Marist College afterwards. People were hanging out their dorm windows and me, right? And I dropped this girl that I was dating off, and she was all drunk on blue whales from a party.
Blue whales?
Yeah, that was the name of the drink.
It's going back. No, I know.
You know the blue whale?
Yeah, I know from the blue
I think
whales.
she vomited blue whale. She was a bit of a blue whale.
Yeah.
She blew.
Who cleaned the toilet? No.
Anyway, I say too much. And then... But then I came up here, Juice, and when we had training camp, you got to know these guys. And like, even Mario Williams. Do I say his name wrong? Is it Mario? No, it's Mario.
It's Mario Williams.
Yeah.
Mario.
And he came, like, we were talking about whether or not he was going to show up to camp, and they were listening in the weight room at 6 o'clock. Remember when he ripped the tent back?
Yeah.
And he goes, I'm here,
mother.
Yeah.
Right.
And like, you couldn't not root for these guys because of that. And so I became a fan. And then somebody who I'm close with is really tight with the Bills, Greg Connors.
Goes to their houses.
Yeah. So, I mean,
Does their wills.
How can you not? So why don't we start there? And I know it's the Sunday night game, and I don't know how NBC gets 2 games on an opening weekend.
Well, that's how it's always worked. They get the Thursday and the Sunday, then they get the rest to Amazon, the Thursday nights.
Yeah.
They get the rest of the Sundays, and then there's a couple holidays sprinkled in.
Okay. So anyway, this game will be on NBC. But it's the Ravens and the Bills. And I've been looking at this one a lot, and I've had debates with people because, as someone said to me, for the Ravens, this is sort of their Super Bowl. Like, they're coming back.
This is their Daytona 500.
They remember what happened, right? And really, they beat themselves in that game. Did they not?
They outplayed Buffalo. Other than those 2 turnovers, they should have won that game.
Yes.
100%.
So
3 turnovers and a drop 2-point conversion.
And there was talk of Lamar possibly besting out Josh Allen for would it have been back-to-back MVP seasons?
Yeah, so they split the vote. They gave Lamar the All-Pro vote, and they gave Allen the MVP.
Okay.
Kind of like a Lifetime Achievement Award for Allen.
All right. Well, okay. Well, so, what you know,
I'm not being
who could
facetious.
shit on the MVP
I love
award?
Josh Allen.
I've never seen
time
it.
out. He deserved.
He deserved.
No,
it
he
hasn't even been a lifetime. Not even
He
a decade.
deserved. No, he deserved the MVP. But the people who voted for Lamar Jackson to get
I
the
gotcha.
All-Pro vote
Yeah.
or the MVP vote are out of their freaking minds. It was completely statistic-driven. That's not to take anything away from Lamar Jackson.
Yeah.
But look at Lamar Jackson's surrounding cast and look at Josh Allen.
Yeah.
We're done talking.
We are. I agree.
Like, if you could do right now, if you were Brandon Beane and the general manager of the Ravens called and said, hey, you want to swap rosters except for quarterbacks, you'd be doing it in a heartbeat.
Well, it is. Like, when you look at that, Juice, when you look at them, even, I mean, they have one of the best linebackers in the league who's going to, I think, going to be all over, our running back. And then you see edge rushers and their defensive backs are pretty good. And then on the offensive side, and you got Henry, in addition to Lamar Jackson, let alone that slot receiver they have.
The Bills can never stop. Remember, he even
80-something yards in that other game.
Tennessee,
Right.
Always,
They can't stop.
So I did pick the Bills in this in the end. I picked them 27-24 because I think it's going to be, which really I believe that's the spread right there, right? Is it 3 points or has it dropped?
No, we're down. I just looked before we hopped on here because I thought we'd be talking. Baltimore is now favored. They're -1.
Wow.
Trey White didn't practice.
Okay.
Christian Bedford is questionable. He was limited today. Keon Coleman, we found out, didn't practice today. Or was limited in practice. I mean, Bills have their injuries. And, oh, by the way, the secondary.
Do we worry if they lose this game? Or how upset will you be, Dan?
I won't be completely upset because I expect them to lose.
Okay.
I hate saying that.
Yeah.
I want them to win.
Yeah.
But I don't think that look, I hate betting on intangibles, but Baltimore needs this game more than Buffalo does. What will happen is the Bills will lose. Everyone will get ticked off Monday morning. Then Tuesday they'll rationalize it and say, yeah, no, maybe it was better that they lost this. Then they'll go on a tear. Then they'll get the Chiefs at home. They'll win that one. We're back, baby. We're back.
All right. Juice, what do you think? You like the Ravens in this one?
Yes, I do. Unfortunately, I'm all over Baltimore in this one.
You think
I think it's just a big, for what you mentioned, better team, better roster, and more so, I think it's a huge revenge spot for them to get back after that division loss last year.
But it's the first game. You know what I mean? It's the first game of the season, so I kind of go,
They've been preparing for this since the day the schedule came out.
Yeah.
And the thing is, and Juice knows this too. The Bills always have to beat Kansas City in the regular season, right? Well, the Ravens need to get by Kansas City and Buffalo.
Yeah.
They got to win this one because their schedule is a lot harder than the Buffalo schedule.
I don't think Buffalo has that easy of a schedule.
It's a smoother schedule. It's not as easy, but it's smoother. All the tough games are at home.
Well, you're right.
And they have a
That's
nice run.
True. You're not traveling as
so they
much.
can set themselves up for, for like mistakes down the line easier than
if they somehow beat Baltimore, I think they can
go undefeated.
going defeated up until the KC game. So they could go into that KC game as what, 7-0?
Yes.
I mean, that's how their schedule sets up for them. I mean, dude, the Saints, the Bucs. I mean, those are
Dolphins, Jets.
Yeah, I guess that's true. How do you feel about your Giants, by the way?
Giants, I haven't been this excited in a long time. Daniel Jones is off the team.
Yeah.
And he handcuffed us for years, had that one good season, set us back another 6. So I am extremely excited for the Giants. And I think we're going to surprise a lot of people this year. Our defense is going to be unbelievable. Defense alone will keep us in games. As long as Russ can just maintain, do what he does, we're going to win some ugly games and some low-scoring games, but Giants are going to be there for sure.
Let me ask you this, Juice. I mean, if you had to make a bet on when Jackson Dart may start at quarterback this year, do you think it's going to happen? And by what time? Is there a bet you can place on that? Or I think Jackson Dart's going to be starting at quarterback by week X. I don't know. Can you do that?
Yeah, I don't think there's a bet you can make, but if you ask anybody, I would rather, as a fan, not see him till later on, week, 11, 12.
I'm with you.
Even 13. The only thing I'm worried about is the Giants have a gauntlet of a schedule to start. So if they go, 1-4, 0-3, people are going to be calling for him. And I don't want to rush him out there because I do think he's special and he could be it. But let's just not screw him up.
Russell Wilson, Mr. What does he call himself?
Oh, gosh. Danger Russ?
No, remember he called himself Mr.
I forgot what they call it. He had a special nickname for himself. It was kind of
weird.
Yeah, I forgot.
Yeah. I don't know what it was, but he's a...
Well, Juice thinks that Russell Wilson may have been the first player to play himself out of the Hall of Fame.
Yes, I said that. Yep. And I believe that. So he has a chance to change that.
Yes, he does.
I mean, he was so great, but he's only... I mean, his last couple of years have just been, even his last year in Seattle, just absolutely dreadful. And forget about Denver. I mean, that was just an absolute mess.
Yeah, but they beat the Bills on a Monday night game.
We were there.
That's right.
Danny and I were there.
He missed the field goal, called the timeout, had to re-kick it, right?
You got it.
DeMar Hamlin was on the field. He was the 12th man, and they gave him an extra 5 yards after the pass interference.
Juice, do you have a lock, like a sure thing?
Sure thing for games on Sunday?
Yeah.
I like Green Bay.
Okay.
-2.5. If I had to pick one, that's it. Green Bay -2.5.
Okay.
I am down big on the Lions this year. There's a couple teams that
Why?
I think they've missed their window, and I think they're going to miss their offensive coordinator
and their defensive coordinator,
Ben Johnson. I think that changes a lot of things.
Oh.
And
both their coordinators became head coaches.
Yeah, forgot about that.
So that's Campbell. Lions are good, but I just think I don't think they're going to be as good as they have been the last couple of years.
Wow. Okay. Kind of like that. So down on the Lions.
And Micah Parsons is going to try to have a show.
Oh yeah.
I'm here, baby.
Yeah.
I'm ready to go, baby.
I said to Danny, I can't remember a player in his prime being traded just before a season. To me, I can't think of a bigger player trade in the NFL and NFL history at this juncture of the season. That's all.
It's huge.
Yeah, isn't it? And I think that obviously you like the Eagles for tonight or the Thursday night game.
Actually, you gotta think Dallas is down, but I won't be touching that game at all. I don't like anybody in the NFC East.
Okay.
And I usually don't bet those games.
Giants.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. So so you're saying you like Green Bay. Who else? Who else we got?
Baltimore.
Yeah. Shut up.
I like the Giants getting 6 points,
Okay.
and I think they could win that game outright. So if you really want to throw some couch change on, sprinkle a little bit on them to win straight up. But the Giants will definitely cover that 6.
Danny's taking notes.
Oh yeah, absolutely. Yeah, I'm going to play this backward for hidden messages.
You got this.
Seriously,
then a couple other nuggets for Sunday or Monday night. Next Monday night, you're going to want Chicago +1.5 against the Minnesota
Vikings.
Really?
Yep. You got J.J. McCarthy making his first start in rookie QBs in week 1 on the road. Look it up. They do not do well. They never have.
No.
Caleb Williams was the first one to win last year And he was the first to do it since, I think it was David Carr in like 2002. They don't ever win their first game. They just, especially on the road. That's a tough place to be. So that's what I'm going at. And also Denver, because they got Cam Ward coming in, same scenario.
Yeah, a lot of people like Denver this year.
I had a guy come in today. I needed to have the dishwasher fixed because the latch broke. I don't know what happened. Guy says, he squatted down at the dishwasher. He goes, "What do you think of Denver?" I go, "What?" I'm sitting on the other side of like the breakfast counter.
Yeah.
Right? He's over by the dishwasher. He goes, "What do you think of Denver?" I go, "I don't know." He's like, "What do you mean?" I go, "Okay, obviously you took." He goes, "I'm telling you, Bo Nix is going to be great." I go, "Well, Bo Nix was impressive. He was older, a little more mature. Certainly had a lot of playing time in college. What did he play? 6 years, 7 years? He got 2 degrees.
Yeah, well, he was at Auburn, and he was supposed to be the golden child because his father played there. But then, no, it didn't work out. So he goes to Oregon.
And he was great. That was what he did well.
He was solid.
Yes, he was solid. And I thought in this system, he looked good. He seems confident. I mean, that's half the battle.
Yeah.
Imagine being like, I mean, Juice just said, the rookie QB starting week 1. Just imagine the fucking pounding in your head. Everybody has talked to you up to that game. And when I say everybody, your high school coach, your mom's best friend, Patty. Hey, I'm so excited for you. Like every fucking human being. And you just can't, like, I don't know how you got to have a really, really good, nerves of steel. Nerves of steel, but like at some point, look, we hear about players who throw up before every game.
Yeah.
I think Josh.
Jim Kelly used to throw up before every game.
That's what I'm saying.
That's when he came in 1986.
That's 'cause he was hungover.
Yeah,
1986. Bills are about to play the Jets at home, right? It's Kelly's debut. He just comes from the USFL, and the players are hearing some guy retching in the stall. And they go, "What's that?" And Kent Hull goes, "That's our quarterback."
There's a vote of confidence.
Yeah.
My God.
We got the Giants beaten with the spread. You got the Giants beating Washington. You got Denver winning.
Yeah.
You got
Green
Bay winning. You got
Ravens.
You say the Ravens winning, and then the money line, which means you're betting like the win or the loss. You're taking the win, right? The win. You're taking Pittsburgh to win, and you're taking Kansas City to win.
And Arizona.
Okay. And then for touchdowns, you say like Mark Andrews is going to have at least 2 touchdowns.
I didn't say 2. I said at least 1.
At least 1. Okay.
Plus,
put words in his mouth.
I'm sorry.
Dan.
I just want to review.
That's
why we reviewed. That's why we reviewed.
That's very
and
good.
If you're looking for one season-long prop, I'm going to give you Caleb Williams over 3,600 passing yards.
Wow. Okay.
That's only 60 more than what he had last year, and now he's got Ben Johnson. And with Ben Johnson, those receivers, dude. Williams could fucking explode this year. I'm high on the Bears big time.
Go Gadget FanDuel.
All right. Well, Juice, I think it sounded pretty good. I enjoy it.
Thank you, Juice.
This was awesome. I appreciate you having me on. Thank you.
And I appreciate you wanting to be. So we will talk to you next week. And until then, enjoy the football, enjoy the family, enjoy the man cave.
All right. See you guys.
See you later.
Hey, if you're looking for a place that's more than just a market, it's a game changer, you've got to check out Palmer's Direct to You Market, right on 900 Jefferson Road in Henrietta, and of course online at palmersdirecttoyou.com. And here's what I love. You can hop on their website, not only see the weekly specials, but under the Learn tab, they've got tons of recipes, tips, and how-to guides. And with football season here, their game day recipe roundup, loaded with fun ideas. Chicken wings, dips, crowd pleasers. You're going to be the MVP of any watch party by going to palmersdirecttoyou.com and clicking on the Learn tab. And the experts at Palmer's, they're incredible. I actually learned how to air fry bacon from them. Pro tip, you lay a piece of bread at the bottom to soak up the grease. Brilliant, right? That's a Palmer's tip. They've also got guides for busy back-to-school nights and how to properly freeze and thaw beef or easy meal preps so dinner doesn't feel like a scramble. And it's not just recipes. The market itself is unbelievable. Certified Angus beef, burgers, plump chicken, fresh fish, and one of my personal favorites, the Jamaican Me Crazy coffee. Oh, it's so good. So whether you shop in person at 900 Jefferson Road or online at palmersdirecttoyou.com, you're not just buying groceries, you're getting expert advice, fresh food, and a little inspiration to make mealtime better. That's Palmer's Direct to You Market. Hey, if you've been thinking about checking out recreational cannabis in Monroe County, Stop thinking and start visiting my buds over at MJ Dispensary. They were the first recreational cannabis destination in the county. That's right, the OG spot. And trust me, they know their stuff. I was at their summer event, and I was blown away by how educated and on top of it their bud tenders are. I mean, these aren't just people handing you a bag. They're like the Google of cannabis, but way friendlier and without the pop-up ads. Whether you're looking for edibles, vapes, concentrates, pre-rolls, or just something that helps you relax, sleep, or deal with pain, MJ Dispensary has it all. And the best part, they'll guide you so you don't leave looking like you just picked random snacks at 3 a.m. Now, maybe you're in it for the fun side, maybe you're in it for the wellness side. It doesn't matter. They've got you covered. And here's a bonus. Delivery. That's right. From Monday through Saturday, 10 a.m. to 8 p.m., and even on Sundays from 10 a.m. to 7 p.m., they'll bring the goods right to your door and no judgment if you're in your pajamas. Oh. So do yourself a favor. Head over to MJ Dispensary, 900 Jefferson Road, Suite 902 in Henrietta, or check them out online at mjdispensary585.com. I'm always curious about high-speed chases because the cars that are doing the high-speed chase, with the guy who decides, I better fucking go and go now, he's not that skilled behind the wheel, and two, their car is never, ever up to snuff. You think you're going to outrun the Monroe County Sheriffs, who, by the way, I've been in the Monroe County Sheriff, now it's been probably a good 7 years, but they had the Mustangs. Let me go to Sergeant Hurley. Hello, Sergeant. Oh, hang on. Hang on 1 second. I shouldn't be bragging that I got a ride in that.
My face on TV.
Yeah. I did get a ride. Man, those things were quick.
He did write the song.
Oh, yeah.
He wrote the song prior?
He wrote the song for the show.
For the show?
Yeah, because that line wouldn't have been included if he didn't.
Oh.
You know?
What line?
Like, my mama wants to know why they keep showing my hands, but not my face on TV.
Is that what he says?
Yeah, that's the line there.
Oh,
I forgot about that line.
I didn't know that line. So how first of all, congratulations. So we said this before because you've been promoted, but how's it going?
It's going well. It's busy. I'm still in my PIO role, and my replacement just started this week. So
yeah, police information officer.
Public information.
Yep.
Public. No. That's okay. Because
you looked at me like I was like,
I'm such a good communicator.
No, but he said what did you say? PI what?
PIO.
PIO.
Oh, because I was thinking POS,
Yeah.
but that's something completely different.
I was thinking
I get them all confused. There's too many acronyms. Okay.
Isn't that like an insurance?
That's funny because I was just going to say that, you were talking about the ride along and we should redo that, but I don't think that is going to work anymore.
See, Billy?
It was a joke, and I didn't say you were a POS. I just said,
I get it.
Hey, by the way, so talk to me about the high-speed chases because the police cars I think they're serviced quite often. They've got their own mechanics. And these cars they're built with, extra everything. Shocks, struts, handling, corner. There's nothing you can't do in these cars. And I don't understand the idea of wanting to outrun it. But last night, and it ended in a tragedy, there was a high-speed chase involving a U-Haul truck. The U-Haul trucks are why?
Making a go in a new city?
It's like, I don't even think, if you're doing a high-speed chase, and you got two people in that truck, they cannot communicate with each other because it's so much wind and shit just coming through and rattling.
Right.
I was like, hey, slow down. Like, there would be nothing.
If you're going to be in a high-speed chase and there were a draft for cars to try to outrun the police, I think a U-Haul might be like a 7th-round pick.
You can't.
I mean, right? Am I wrong?
It's right in front of a skateboard.
It's like, honest to God, you even wonder how sometimes those U-Haul trucks could be legal on the road. Seriously. Like, I've driven them and I go, this is awful. I had one break down. I was in on the thruway with my I think with one of my kids. I don't remember. But these guys ended up in the canal in Brockport. I knew. I go, because all of a sudden I get the alert on my phone. And then I get the alert from another news station. 2 news stations come out with it. And I go, why do I have a feeling that this is a West Side story? And sure enough. And they ended up in the canal. But were you part of the, oh no, because you're still in your PIO? I got the O in the wrong place.
Yes, I was a part of it.
Oh, you were?
Well, a part of it is in the role. So I got called in once they were in the canal and the effort was being made to locate the driver and the passenger who was in the canal. So I came out for my role for media. And then for me, it's interesting because we've talked about it in the past, right? Being part of the scuba team.
Yeah.
These ones are always tough because I'm like, oh man, do I go in for media? Do I go in for diving? What do you do? So, like I said, I'm training my replacement. So we went with that because this is just too much for someone new to handle. But it was a good experience for him to see and learn how we handle these things.
But somebody died. One of the people in the U-Haul died, and then it sounds like the other person got away. What did they steal? Somebody's U-Haul that was loaded with stuff? What was the story here? Do we know?
So, the last update I have, we're not 100% sure. It sounds like, and I probably shouldn't say it, but it sounds like their records are as good as the vehicles.
Oh, okay.
So we're still trying to get to the bottom of that. The larceny itself happened in Brockport, so another jurisdiction which we work very well with.
Yeah.
To give you the background story, right? So about 6:30 last night, the call comes in for 2 guys stealing from Walgreens, loading up the U-Haul with alcohol, soda, whatever merchandise they can get their hands on, carts full of stuff. They take off.
Hey, $19 an hour, but if I steal $100,000 worth of stuff, I mean, come on, in less than an hour, I'm good.
Right. So, long story short, deputies in Brockport, police officers find them, try to pull them over. They refuse to stop. They lead deputies on a, I don't know if I would call it a high-speed chase. Like,
Okay.
I've seen that on a bunch of different things. I've certainly never called it a high-speed chase.
Thank you.
I don't know if you can with a U-Haul.
No.
But it was a pursuit for sure. They were all over the west side of the county. Then they went into Orleans County, went onto the canal path, and then ultimately put it into the canal. Like you said, so the first person initially got away. Deputies were trying to put it all together, figure out what they had. The second person was clearly struggling and having a hard time swimming. So the deputies jumped in to try to assist, and he just went under and they couldn't find him. So that's when they called everybody else in. We did find the driver. The driver is in custody. Because it happened in Orleans County, he's in Orleans County Jail. We charged him with manslaughter second.
Wow.
Yep.
Manslaughter second, is that like negligent That's not negligent homicide.
Right.
It
It's
is.
like reckless.
It's reckless. Okay.
His reckless actions
Sure.
caused the other person to die.
Ooh.
And certainly, we laugh and joke, but it's serious, and it's not anything that we would ever want. And you never want, especially when there's a pursuit like this. This isn't how you want it to end. And
No.
again, we've talked about it. New York State, for what? This was going to be an appearance ticket. It's a petty larceny. They didn't even steal enough to be a grand larceny. You would have gotten an appearance ticket,
man, so what
maybe a day or two in jail.
$19 an hour to rent the U-Haul, and they got petty larceny, or as petite
larceny.
Somebody once I worked with at radio, was doing the news, and they read so and so got arrested for petite larceny, and I was very, very hungover. Very hungover. I called that my Labatt Blue period. You know how like Van Gogh had his blue period? I had my Labatt Blue period. And the second time, so at 6 o'clock, this person says petite larceny. At 6:30, they say it again, and I go, "What did you just say?" They said petite larceny. I go, "What is that? Robbery by midgets? It's petty larceny, you idiot."
Oh, wow. Is there something in the air, Billy?
Oh,
Is there breaking news?
It sounds
Did
like
something happen today?
I don't know. Somebody.
I'm getting calls, too.
Yeah.
Yeah, from people asking me questions.
Should I write how sad? I can't.
Ain't that a shame?
I can't do anything. I can't do anything. I gotta go. For Dan Murillo, who, by the way, is going as much as he bleeds bills, thinks the Ravens may get this one. Yeah. All right.
By the way, don't waste your time in the last episode of Hard Knocks if you haven't seen it
Oh my
already.
God. It might be fine. If you're a fan, you're a fan.
Hey, the Bills win because they didn't reveal anything.
Right.
It was very vanilla.
I'm Bill Moran. We'll see you tomorrow.
Talking about a dragnet up on the interstate. Seems they were looking for a Cadillac with Tennessee plates.
We all know what time it is. The lazy summer slumber is wrapping up, and life's about to hit us with more stress, more activities, and more people getting on your last nerve. And let's be real, you've got issues in your tissues. Don't argue. You know it's true. That's why I want you to go see my friend Sheila Tillich. She's not just any healer. She's a recovery metaphysician and galactic grandmother. Yeah, you heard that right. Sheila doesn't just help you get rid of stress. She helps you blast it into another dimension. Now, here's the deal. Everyone's healing journey is different. No cookie-cutter nonsense with Sheila. That's why she offers all kinds of sessions: integrated energy therapy, unity field healing, heart math healing, galactic grandmother's healing sessions. And let me tell you something. If anyone's going to realign your chakras and smack the bad vibes out of you, it's a galactic grandmother. Maybe you're not sure what you even need. Easy. I want you to head over to SheilaTillich.com and book your free discovery call. Zero pressure, zero cost. Worst case scenario, you had a nice chat. Best case, you finally got the issues out of your tissues and start tapping into your divine potential. So quit doom scrolling, stop yelling at traffic, and do yourself a favor. Check out SheilaTillich.com. That's SheilaTillich.com. Trust me, your future self will thank you.